Not sure if he's confident with Zuzi. Daz going for a really greedy play and managing to hold that quite comfortably. But here we go, InCoGnitO in the bottom left of the map as the pink Zerg. And in the top left we have Mythology's DazGs doing a really great hold that last game.
It's worth noting that he just did so well there. Ultimately, he went hatch first into a gas up against a 7 pool with 2 drones pulled for spines, and he defended it. That is no easy task.
No, not at all. And he did it. I mean, it was InCoGnito's game to lose, basically, but the control of Daz was just phenomenal to hold that. The big kudos to him.
Really, really impressive. So we'll wait till it's happening, but we're gonna have a temple.
InCoGnito again going to end this game early. Well, no, he can transition from this. He's just going hyper aggressive in the early game.
He could also be just thinking that maybe Daz is gonna counter early game rush him and going for a really safe move.
Or alternatively just it's Whirlwind, it's a big map. Why wouldn't you just hatch first? But yeah, Daz going gas pull.
And yeah, this is an interesting build. Also going to be the extractor trick to go after 11, allowing one extractor to finish, so it is going to be really aggressive. Really, really aggressive. So this is ultimately now just up to Daz to scout. Luckily, he sent his first Overlord the right way, which will really help him get a quick early scout down.
Yeah, he will. He should. He's going to see that drone. Oh, he might, because the drone pulled back. But he's going to get that scout off. And I don't know, because of the size of the map, the timing of his gas and pull, he can quite comfortably hold this. Because by the time the Lings will get there, his own Lings will be out already.
He can also chop down a spine caller if he desperately needs to, if he's feeling that it's a lot of aggression. But ultimately, he can sit that Overlord right where it is now and know exactly what comes out of his opponent's base, get the perfect number of Zerglings to counter it. InCoGnito going really aggressive, getting a Baning Nest as well. But the first 6 things already run past the Overlord, and now Daz knows precisely what he's dealing with.
Yeah, he does. And immediately Queen of 4 Lings comes out and speed. That Baning Nest, InCoGnito is not going on to a second hatchery. He's just going to try and end this as soon as possible. And it's up to Daz again to hold this. And to be honest, he's done a good opener.
Yeah, it's a nice opener against this sort of build. He's going to have enough Zerglings out in time. And ultimately, he's got his Queen coming down. He's got his Baning Nest coming down. After his defensive game 1, which was really a worst possible situation to defend in, then things can only be better. He's even going to scout the Banelings there. This should trigger him to try and take them out quite quickly. With only 2 Lings there, he's going to be able to get a good couple of them. He can focus the Zerglings quite effectively. We'll need to pull back now. He's playing a bit of a risky game here. And, this is really risky. Really
so close there, but there's no link support for these, so he can force these back at least. Maybe even try and snipe one. But yeah, with that Queen in the base, he's got a good wall off with that spawning pool right there, so he can snipe these Banelings with the Queen, and that looks what he's going to do. And here we go, the great dance is going on. Lings coming back now. InCoGnito's Baneling forward, snipes the Queen, and this Baneling just keeps zoning out these Lings here. Good snipe off with 1 Ling though.
Does manage to get 2 Lings, but 2 Lings for 1 Baneling is a perfectly good trade. And all in all, Daz has really stabilised this quite nicely because InCoGnito still does not have his Queen out, which means he's not actually behind. He's also got the Baneling Nest now. He's got the defensive Spine Crawler coming out, and shouldn't really have too much problems.
Yeah, and it's speed versus no speed. Speed's not going to be done for a long time for InCoGnito.
Yeah,
Daz actually droning up. He goes, I know I've got this. I've got defensive Banelings back home. I've got speed way before you do. I can just go and harass you all game, and there we go, GG, InCoGnito.